Hey guys, what is going on? And welcome back to another episode of the Huddersfield Town Career Mode. This is episode number 71 and today we are returning with a big foursome. Yes, 4 big games today, huge ones as well, so lots to get through. Let's just get straight to it. Now, to briefly recap the last episode again, I'll try and be brief. We had 2 games. We first drew 2-2 with Norwich at Carrow Road in the Premier League. A big slip up in that one in our pursuit to stay on the tails of the league leader Spurs. We did make 2 signings on deadline day. To get over it. Nathan Redmond coming in next season on a pre-contract and Seri joining on a pre-contract as well. So 2 really good players coming in next season for free. And then after that, we had another game and we beat Swansea in the FA Cup fourth round, by a goal to nil at Liberty Stadium, which means today you'll see our FA Cup 5th round tie because there are 4 games today. We've got Brighton at home as we try and beat them for the first time this season after they took points off us earlier in the campaign. Leicester away at the King Power Stadium. What a game that's going to be after our 8-goal thriller earlier on in the campaign. Then the FA Cup 5th round played on either the 20th or the 21st of February. And then our 4th and final game today, the big one. Barcelona at home in the Champions League round of 16 first leg. It's round 2, baby. They beat us last year over 2 legs. We're going to try and beat them this year over 2 legs and get revenge on Barcelona. So yeah, 4 huge games today. Let's get straight to the first one.
Well, you recognise him, I know, but he's definitely on view today. The top scorer in the league, and it's live.
So first game today, it is Brighton at home in the Premier League. Spurs have now got a 5-point gap on us at the top of the table, but we do have a game in hand. So winning this game will cut the gap to 2 points, so let's get it done. Our normal league lineup out there for the game, a very good team, our best team, and I expect to win and nothing other than that today. And as for the Brighton team, well, it did take points off us away from home in the earlier fixture this season, but thankfully there is no Andy Carroll in the starting 11. It's Sam Bullock that's leading the line for them today instead. So let's get the win, let's get revenge, get the max amount of points and cut the gap to 2 points. Let's get it done. I feel like these are the sort of games where we just can't afford to slip up. You know, our last game was a slip up, a 2-2 draw. That's just noticing now, that's 2 draws this season away from home against 2 newly promoted sides. We beat Sunderland, but we drew the other 2, so that's not great, is it? So got to make amends in this game, get the win, and get it done with minimal fuss with Yorks on the ball, finding space to let fly there, and Matt Ryan has to make the save. It will drop to Bradley King. That's a great cross, but Ryan caught it before Moses could latch on to the end of it. Still 0-0. Fast start there, and I didn't realise that Yorks had more room to run into. I should have kept going. It's okay though, because Moses gets on the ball and finds Vitinho. And Vitinho to Moses, the bros linking up here. Moses trying to find space to get inside. Moses, Simon! Oh, that should have been 1-0. Cater through the gap to Vitinho, and Vitinho doing what he does best. Oh my goodness, I've run out of words. He's done it again, and number 20 with another wonderful goal, and he now becomes the top scorer in the Premier League, overtaking his bro Moses, and it just feels right. He sent Lewis Dunk for a walk back to next Wednesday, and then fires it home into the bottom corner. Is there anything this guy can't do? 1-0 Terriers, and Vitinho has done it again. If you guys have not bought Vitinho in your career mode yet, what are you doing? 5-star skills, and in my update he's got 4-star weak foot. However, I know in current updates, he's got 5-star weak foot as well. So he's got 5-star. He's so nimble. He's so brilliant technically. I mean, this guy is unstoppable. And away he goes again. And he can play great through balls as well. To Moses for 2. Huddersfield 2, Brighton 0. A goal and an assist for Vitinho now. And Moses gets a goal as well. 2-0. I mean, if either of these guys left the club, we would not be anywhere close to the team we are currently in this save right now. They are the main men of this save, and I love both of them equally. I want to start singing some Thin Lizzy here. The boys are back in town, and Moses is through here for a 3rd goal. He rounds Matty Ryan and puts it into the back of the net. 3 quick goals for Huddersfield Town. Just give us the 3 points now. We've won this game already. Ryan get the ball away, quick through ball. Moses with the ball roll round Matty Ryan, and a simple finish as well. We drew 2-2 at Norwich. We responded with a win against Swansea, but not a convincing win. And I said in the last episode, the back of the last episode, the performances were a slight concern for me. Well, this is the way we start today's big foursome off. With a big victory here. It's already confirmed now, or so it seems. Can't see Brighton getting back into this one. We've just started off like a house on fire, and Brighton yet to get going. Chance for Brighton here just before the break to get a goal back, but Ross Hudson says no. I'm going to claim that one easily. Quickly kick it out wide towards Malcolm. We could possibly push the pace here for a fourth goal just before half-time. Moses, lovely flick to find Vitinho, who gives it him back. It's Moses running through. This should be 4-0. There we go. In off the crossbar. I called it before it went in because I knew it was going to score. Moses too good, too clinical. A first-half hat-trick. Huddersfield 4, Brighton 0. Just perfect trajectory. In off the crossbar. It's been that sort of start to today's episode. The start I dream of when I turn on the PS4 for the recording sessions. The start I crave. 4-0 in the first half. That the game was basically done after we got our third goal, but now we're just turning the style on. And we're saying to Spurs, this is a statement. You can't take our boys up top. You can't take the bros away from us. And you can't take the title away from us. We're coming for you, and we're going to retain it this year. Here's Anthony Knockout for Brighton, crossing to the middle. Sessegnon can't get there. And, oh, Ross Hudson. Calamity from Ross Hudson. The clean sheet has gone. It's a goal for Brighton's main man, but that should have been saved. It's 4-1, the clean sheet's gone, and that puts a bit of a damper on today's mood. We've been playing so well. The 3 points have been in the bag since half-time, but for Ross Hudson, mate, that is really poor goalkeeping. I know it's towards the corner, but you're 6'6". You've got to stretch that right arm out and get it away. Just waiting for the finals to come any second now, and there it is. Final score here at the Kirklees Stadium. Huddersfield 4, Brighton 1. Moses will collect the match ball as well. Delighted to get the win. It was all going according to plan, but that late goal Brighton scored a little bit of a concern for me. Hudson with some poor goalkeeping, and that put a little bit of a damper on things. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was still a great win. We thoroughly deserved a win, but I always get annoyed. I've said this a few times before. I always get annoyed when we're coasting to a victory and we concede a late goal and lose a clean sheet. And that was just one of those games. But hey, let's focus on the positives. A hat-trick for Moses. Delighted with that. His bro Vitinho was amazing as well, picking up 2 assists and a goal. He was brilliant. Where is he? There he is. Picking up 2 assists and a goal as well. But Moses will get the man of the match as the match ball as well. And a winning start to today's big foursome as well. Delighted. That genuinely is one of those things on FIFA that frustrate me more than almost anything. Conceding a late goal when you're coasting to a victory and a clean sheet. I don't know where it's my inner goalkeeper coming out, because I hated conceding when we were coasting to a win and trying to get that clean sheet as well. But anyway, we won. That's all that matters. And cut the gap at the top of the table with 2 points once more. So tournament prize money email here. That's good news. And we can now find out, or should be able to find out, who will be taking on the FA Cup round of 16. Let's find out together. Dun dun dun. Wigan Athletic at home. So a championship side now in the game, I believe. Are they, or are they League One? Yes, there they are right there. 23rd place in the EFL Championship. Only 23 teams now in the Championship in the game. There's not a 24th team. No, so that means that Wigan are definitely bottom. Oh, for God's sake. Why are Millwall always bottom of the Championship in these career mode saves? Why are they always bottom? It's so annoying. They're always bottom every time I go into the other league section. They're always bottom of the Championship. It's so annoying. But hey, listen, we're surviving in real life. That's all that matters. We got Wigan then in the FA Cup round of 16 as we'll try and get to the quarterfinals as we try and retain this trophy as well. Let's just get to the Leicester game. I'm annoyed now. So second game of today's episode is now Leicester City away at the King Power Stadium. The 2015-2016 Premier League champions playing host to the current champions of the league. Leicester, of course, lining up in a 4-4-2. A very decent team, and I like their defence as well, including one of our former players, Diego Reyes, in their back line. But as for our team, no change to the lineup, as you'd imagine after our win over Brighton. Same 4-4-1-1, same set of players, and hopefully the same sort of performance and same result that could take us top of the table for the first time in a long time. So Leicester, second game today, let's get the win. Free kick for Leicester. Goncalo Guedes has come really far back to take it, basically on the halfway line. And Coutinho heads it clear. That means Leicester at the moment are scrambling a little bit because the boys from the back went up. And now they've got to change positions as Bradley King goes down left-hand side. Storms clear at the number 6 here. Then a reverse step overs round him to find space to whip one in. And at the far post is Will Davis with a free header who really should have converted that. The Academy boys linking up there. Lovely cross by King. And Davis ghosted in. That should have been 1-0. Oh, lads, if we want to go top, we have to win this game. We're playing before Spurs, so a great chance to put the pressure on. But we've got to come through and get the 3 points. That's a great ball by Sessegnon in behind Danny. halo. Bradley King! Bradley King says if my boy can't turn it in, I'll do it myself. Leicester 0, Huddersfield 1. And when Vitinho and Moses are banging in our goals, don't forget about this guy. He's still going for the golden boot as well. I think that's now 12 goals in the Premier League for Bradley King this season. Quick ball roll to beat his man, and it hits it across the goalkeeper and into the far corner. It's 11 goals in the Premier League for King now, but this guy's been on fire this season, and when I moved him out to the left-hand side, I was thinking, should I have done that? Is he going to play well there? Well, you guys said yes. You said put Sisto on the bench, King as an inside forward. Once again, a decision that you guys made, and you called it spot on. He looks really good when he cuts inside, Bradley. So good. And here he comes again, and this time tries to turn provider as Vitinho turns it in, but flags up for offside. I can already tell on the far side, and the goal will be disallowed. I thought that Vitinho just held his run there as King with a reverse pass cut it inside, but unfortunately he must have been just a fraction offside. Not a great angle for this one, is it, to be honest, but I guess you can see by the line there, he's offside, no complaints. Vitinho gets in behind his man and finds King. Now King to Davis towards Naby Keita. And Keita round one. Might have a go from range here. Why not? Keita, oh! Off the top of the crossbar. 5 minutes to go. Game is not done yet. We may be in control of this one, but still only leading by 1. And Goncalo Guedes tried to catch Ross Hudson out there at his near post. In the end went over, but still only 1-0. I say this all the time. I'm never comfortable sitting at 1-0, despite how dominant we've been. So I want a second goal if we can get one. And make sure we wrap these points up and put them in the basket. As Chamberlain finds Moses, and Moses finds Malcolm. Maybe a chance here as Vitinho hit the deck there, trying to storm inside, but Malcolm says it's okay. I'll take it inside myself. Malcolm off the post, and Bradley first to the loose ball. Can he find space to shoot? He'll give it to Keita inside to Davis, and it's cleared by Leicester. That should have been the moment that the points were in the basket. If we throw this away, I will not be happy. We've had the chances but have not taken them. Villalba inside, Goncalo Guedes, Kaputska, 1-1. And once again, we're going to throw away a chance to go top of the table. Spurs are going to hold on to first position. This is not good enough, man. It's happened again. Leicester coming through. Lovely through ball by Goncalo Guedes, and Kaputska puts it in at the near post. 1-1, and we've thrown away 2 points again. We may still be on this really long unbeaten run, but oh yes, Moses gets on the end of the chip through ball and puts us back in front. Leicester 1, Huddersfield 2, and directly from kickoff, we've got ourselves back in front. Well, I just launched the ball in with a dinked through ball, and Moses beat Diego Reyes in the air with a brave header, nods it past the goalkeeper into the bottom corner, and just like that, we've got in front again. Moses, our saviour, once more. Well, I said today's episode was going to be a big foursome. What a start to today's episode. A big thumping win over Brighton, and then late drama here in the Leicester game. Bradley on the ball. We'll play it out wide towards Pione Sisto. He got the assist for that goal. What a through ball it was, as he finds Moses, who gives it him back. It's to Dane down the right-hand side, taking it around Chilwell, rolling it in. Moses, points in the basket now, baby. Points in the basket now. Leicester 1, Huddersfield 3, and 2 quick goals from Moses Simon. The back-to-back golden boot winner has confirmed it. Huddersfield are going to claim the 3 points, unconventional fashion, but I'll take them. Sisto doing the Kachunga roll, King doing the Sisto roll, and Moses in the role that he's known since the first season he was here. Leicester 1, Huddersfield 3. We left it late, but what late drama. A fantastic victory though, and now we've gone top of the table. I would have been very annoyed how we not won this game. 8 shots, 5 on target, and 61% possession compared to 4 and 1 and 39%. We were the much better team. We deserved the win. King scored our first, Moses scored 2, but an honourable mention to Pione Sisto for bagging 2 assists off the bench and ensuring that we would get those late winners through Moses Simon. So 3-1 the final score, a big win, and as you see on the screen now, we've gone top of the table for the first time in absolutely ages. Spurs do have a game in hand, but we're still delighted. Get in. So moving on, let's keep the good times rolling as we have our FA Cup 5th round tie here against Championship side Wigan. 4-1, 2-1-2 wide for the game, and lots of changes as the Barcelona game comes in just 3 days time, and I want the boys fit for that. So 10 changes to our more normal lineup. Hearts in goal, a back four of Jespersen, Billing, Ezekiel Garay, and Moses Odubajo at right back. back. Sisto's on the left side of midfield. Kachunga's on the right side of midfield. Gotta love Kachunga. With Amati the DM and Marcus Edwards the cam. And up top together, Connor Chaplin and Moses Simon, who won't start in midweek. That'll be Mounier, our European striker. And as for the Wigan team, they're playing a 4-2-3-1. And it's a decent side. There are some decent players in there, including Will Grigg, their striker, who hopefully won't be on fire. And hopefully will keep him quiet. So third game, Wigan. Let's get the win. Let's get through to the quarterfinals. Let's retain this trophy. Obviously, this is our lowest priority now we're at the Carabao Cup. Whilst it is our competition and we do want to retain it, we're far more focused on the Premier League. And whilst I don't think we've got much chance of winning the Champions League at all, I don't think we've got much chance of beating Barcelona in round of 16. We're still more worried about that game on Wednesday as opposed to this one here on the weekend. As Kachunga's on the ball, cuts inside. Elias Kachunga, 1-0. But one player that relishes these sort of games is our super squad player, Elias Kachunga, who's done it again. Huddersfield 1, Wigan 0. This is why he stays. He's loved by the fans and he's loved by us. We love you, Elias Kachunga. He lives for the midweek games. He lives for the cup games. Elias Kachunga on the weaker left foot after cutting in from the right, drills it home for his first goal in the competition. Huddersfield 1, Wigan 0. Has there been a better squad player in any save I've done than Elias Kachunga? He's up there as one of the very, very best. Odubajo, round 1, trying to release Moses down the right. That's a brilliant ball by Odubajo as the Moses the connection is still firmly alive. Simon crosses, great delivery, Sisto off the post, but he turns in his own rebound and makes it 2-0 off the woodwork from the header, but first to react as he puts it home. Was that half volley? Yeah, just about, as he puts it into the open goal. Today's big episode is going to be so fun to edit, because there have been some great games and some wonderful goals in this one too, as Kachunga goes down the right-hand side. He's got Connor Chaplin inside, but Kachunga might try and take it himself here and then release Chaplin, who I think is just offside there. I think he's just offside. It's a wonderful finish by Chaplin, but flag is up, he's offside. I just don't think there were enough games in the past few episodes, so I thought today's episode, 4 big ones will make up for it. It's always hard when the January window comes around because there's so many transfer emails and transfer negotiations to get through. It takes up time where the games would normally go in, but now we're out of the window. There should be about 3 to 4 games in every episode from here until the end of the season. And Jespersen finds Amati, and Amati finds Odubajo. And Odubajo into feet, spots Marcus Edwards on the turn, looking for space to let fly. Oh, that was very close. Wigan not giving up in this game. They've had a few shots, but Joe Hart hasn't really been tested properly yet. We're still leading by 2, and again, game's not done yet. Game's not done yet, so taking nothing for granted. If we get a third goal, it surely will be, but there's always that chance that you'll take your foot off the gas and you'll let your opponents back into it. It happened against Leicester. Let's not let it happen against Wigan as well, as Jespersen gets onto the ball. And the Dane finds Van der Linde off the bench through to Marcus Edwards, and this could be the game here if Edwards can cut inside and spot a teammate. Jespersen held his run and scores his first goal for the club as well. Jespersen fires at home. 3-0 to Huddersfield Town, and this guy still has a future here at the club. Sessegnon may still be our first choice left back, but I really like this guy. Good hold-up play by Marcus Edwards, and a great finish by the Dane into the top corner. That's a wonderful little goal there by the young fullback. First goal for the club, and a nice one too. We can do it against Brighton, can do it against Leicester. Can we now see out the clean sheet in this game? Shot from range, no. We just can't keep clean sheets. We've been coasting to a victory once again, but we just can't defend at the moment. Flores were a wonderful goal, to be fair. Nothing Joe Hart could do about it, but 3-1. There's goals galore today. And the goal is surely going to mean nothing, but just like the Brighton game, I'm so annoyed to throw away a clean sheet so late on when we're coasting to a win. But it's okay. We've got Barcelona in a week, but in that game, we can't afford to throw away goals, because we want to keep a clean sheet in that one and prevent any away goal for Barcelona as Van der Linde crosses. Good delivery. Kachunga's at the far post, 4-1. And that was a really quick celebration from Kachunga, who knew it had gone in before he hit it. 4-1, and the 3-goal cushion restored. But today, there's goals galore. It's been an amazing episode for goals and drama. And 2 late ones here sees the game go from 3-0 to 4-1. Bit of a crazy end to the game, that one, as the Danes walk off together. But 4-1 the final score. Kachunga bagging a brace. Oh, I love this guy so much. and a solid victory in the end. Again, I'm a little bit disappointed by throwing away the clean sheet, but the goal that the Wigan scored was really, really nice. We're still happy with the win though, and through to the next round. We continue to impress as well. 3 games in February, and 3 very solid wins as well. And for man of the match, I was going to give it to Jespersen, who I thought played quite well, but Kachunga did get 2 goals, and I think Elias does deserve it, even though Jespersen's goal was really nice. So 4 in the final score, into the quarterfinals as well, brimming with confidence right now. So bring on Barcelona. Let's win at the Charities Stadium against them once again. So this is it, baby, jumping into the 4th and final game of today's episode. And it's the one we've all been waiting for. It's Barcelona in the Champions League round of 32 first leg here at the Charities Stadium, round 2, as we try and get revenge after they knocked us out last season. And we're back to our normal lineup for the game, the 4-4-1-1, with just the one change, of course, and that is Steve Mounier going into the first 11, our European striker, with Moses settling for a place on the bench. And whilst there's been 14 goals in just 3 games today, I would gladly take a 0-0 and no away goals for the away side. But Barcelona's team is very good, as you'd expect, 4-3-3 false 9, but no Lionel Messi in the starting 11. He's settling for a place on the bench in this game, and maybe it's because last year it was Luis Suarez that was our arch nemesis, as he scored the goals to knock us out in the end. But Barcelona, 4th and final game today. It's the big one. Come on, Huddersfield Town.
You know all about Barcelona, I'm sure you know about him too. I just wonder in this game it might just suit him to give a little bit of extra influence today.
And it's the speed of this player, and it's something you can't coach, obviously. When he gets going, when he's a mind to it, he's not going to be caught.
We've made such great strides forward in this save, but in the Champions League, I know it's only our 2nd year in Europe, but I want us to get through to at least the quarters this year. You know, round of 16 last year, I won't be happy if we go out the same stage again. No shame in losing to Barcelona, but as Dembele coasts forward and puts it in, we know it's going to be difficult, and made even more difficult when the former Dortmund man is producing moments of magic like that. He took it around Sessegnon as if he wasn't even there, and then said to Michael Keane, "Where am I? Where am I? Oh, I'm past you, mate," and puts it into the bottom corner. Huddersfield 0, Barcelona 1. How do you stop these guys? They've not even got Messi playing. I mean, there's bad starts, and then there's that. Dear, oh dear. I said I want to concede no goals in this game. I'll take a 0-0. That's gone 9 minutes in. We just can't beat Barcelona. They're such a better side than us. And I know we came from behind to beat them here last year, but I can't see it happening. I can't see it happening, because Memphis scores against his former club there, interestingly enough, in the Lyon-Manchester United clash. Sessegnon to Mounier. Mounier gets it back off him. Mounier, Vitinho! Oh, Ter Stegen, what a save. I didn't think we'd get through 2 legs, but I didn't think we'd be conceding 10 minutes in and already fearing the worst. Come on, Huddersfield Town. What are we made of? Let's find out. Davis and Abby Keita, our club record signing, storming forward. Keita on the ball, waits and waits and waits and finds Bradley King. Bradley King! Bradley King! Off the post! Off the post, come on! To Mounier, holds it up well. That's what this guy can do in the team. Drag players out of position. Look at how far Boateng's coming here to stay with him. And that means now if I can get past him... Oh, Boateng had to take him down there. If I could have got past him, they would have been in trouble there, Barcelona. So for the rest of the game, I'm going to keep on doing that. Feed it into Mounier's feet and drag centre-backs out of position. Keita on the ball, trying to release Mounier. And Mounier, again, jockeyed by Boateng. And now he's going to leave him, so that will give Davis a chance to run through here. And Davis spots Bradley. This time, Bradley. This time, mate. Take your time. Oh, it's going to go in. Off Boateng, but I think it was going in anyway, so King will claim it. Huddersfield 1, Barcelona 1. And Bradley this time does find the back of the net. It was coming. It was definitely coming. We played well in this first half. We were unfortunate to still be trailing, but the perfect strategy there of letting Mounier drag Boateng out got us through. And whilst Boateng did recover to get back, he could only divert the ball into his own goal. Ter Stegen got a touch, but I think it was going in anyway. Hence why Bradley will claim it. Huddersfield 1, Barcelona 1. Come on! Barcelona have been used to Steve Mounier backing into him all game long. He's been battering the Barcelona back line, tiring them out, and now Moses is going to come on for the final 15 minutes where hopefully we'll be able to go back to our natural style of attack, getting in behind the back line and finding an opening. And now Boateng's going off. They knew what we were going to do there. That's why they're taking him off. I had this image in the back of my mind that Moses was going to come on, stretch the back line out, go through one-on-one, and Boateng on a booking would have to take one for the team. He'd be off, and that would be a big bonus for us. But instead, They've taken him off as a precautionary method. They knew, Barcelona knew what we were trying there. 10 minutes to go. Not many chances in the second half after a good first half. But can either side claim a late winning goal as Keita wins back there and finds Bradley King. King to Daniel Amati. Amati to Moses just on the bench. And here you go, Moses. Here you go, mate. You've got free reign to go forward here. Use the pace you got. Moses on the ball. Turns him Titty. Finds the opening. One man with him. It's Naby Keita. Club record signing off the post. And Moses can't turn in the rebound. Second time today. We've hit the woodwork. Come on. Hit the post in the first half through Bradley. Now hitting the post through Keita. So close to getting us the win. Bradley through to Vitinho. And Vitinho gives it him back here. Bradley on the ball. Needs a teammate. Finds Vitinho. Moses, you're through there, mate.
Well, they're on the attack again. Running out of time. The scores are level.
Vitinho, oh no!
It's a real opportunity. But there might be a key moment.
How did he miss?
From a defensive point of view.
How did he miss? Huddersfield won, Barcelona won. It's not a loss. But Barcelona are in the driving seat heading back to Catalonia. How did Vitinho, player of the season, miss? I'm absolutely speechless. What a thrilling, dramatic episode today. One of the best episodes of the series for goals and late drama. But what an extraordinary end to the game. We hit the post. And then Vitinho missing one of the easiest chances I swear he'll get in his career. And it finishes 1-1. I'll give King man the match for the goal he scored and hitting the woodwork too. But Vitinho, how did he miss? He was the hero last year as he won the game in that exact leg in this exact tie. But this year, the villain of the piece. How did he miss? And is that going to spark a reaction in form from Vitinho? Is he going to have a free fall and a crisis of confidence after this year? It was nailed on to be player of the season. With that, we'll end today's episode of the Huddersfield Town Career Mode, guys. So a big thank you for watching today's big episode. Hopefully you enjoyed it. It really was fantastic. So much drama and so many goals. Have a fantastic day, everyone. Much love to you all. And I'll see you for the next episode of the Huddersfield Town Career Mode very soon. Bye. Oh, Vitinho. Vitinho. Oh my word, how'd you miss?